Welcome everyone to Belinda's Country Living. Today here in Indiana, and I'm sure lots of other places, the weather is getting a little bit cooler. So it's time to make some soup. Today's video, I'm going to show you how to make broccoli potato vegetable soup. So let's get started. In this recipe, you are going to need 4 cups of chicken broth or chicken stock. Now I have a carton here and it's 32 ounces and that's a total of 4 cups. You're going to need 2 cups of broccoli florets chopped up to your liking. Also, you're going to need 2 medium potatoes diced up in cubes. Now I've already got all of this chopped and prepped for you. As you all know, I've sprung my knees, so I'm getting all this prepared for you so I won't have to stand here and do it all for you on video. You're going to need 2 carrots. Now I chop my carrots up. You can shred them. However, if you don't want the carrots, just omit. You're going to need 2 stalks of celery chopped up to your preference. Also, you're going to need 1 small to a medium onion. That's a cup of chopped onions. You're going to need 1 stick of butter, 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, a tablespoon of garlic, minced garlic, 2 cups of milk. Now I'm using 2% milk. Use whatever you have, whole milk. This will work just fine. You'll need salt and pepper, a little bit of paprika, and you will need 4 cups of cheese. Now I am using, in this recipe, liquid cheese. If y'all watch my previous videos, I do go to the food pantry, and last week they gave me a huge bag of Cheddar liquid cheese, so that's what I'm going to use. But also I'm going to use some shredded cheese when this is all done to put some on top of my soup. So let's get started. I'm going to move you over to the stove. So I'll be right back. Okay, I've got you all situated over here at the stove. And in my pot here, I have melted a stick of butter. Now I've got this on high heat. Now to this melted butter, we are going to add the cup of onions. And you want to saute these onions until they're translucent. Give it a few minutes. This soup is so yummy. If you like broccoli cheese soup, then you will love this soup that we add potatoes to. And you just keep stirring this around and just give this a good, give the onion a good coating. I'll give it a few minutes. And when this soup is all done, I'm also going to have some with this soup. This also comes from the food pantry. It's a 5 cheese breadsticks. And I think that's going to be really good with this soup. What makes this soup nice is you do it all in one pot. Now, I have seen other videos where they separate the cheese sauce in a separate pot. Well, we're not doing that today. I got a bad knee and it's slow process. Okay, now we got that all translucent, as you can see, the onion. Now, to this, we are going to add about a tablespoon of minced garlic. And you want to keep stirring that because you don't want that garlic to burn. Nothing like garlic. And you know garlic's good for you. Just like that. Now we're going to add the carrots to this. You know, carrots take a while. That's roughly right around probably a little over a cup. Stir that real well. Carrots take a little bit longer to cook. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day today. If you are new to my channel, I want to welcome you. And I want to thank each and every one of you for giving me that thumbs up and leaving your comments. I love the comments, and I do respond to each and every one of you. You coat that real well, you know, and now we're going to put in the 2 small potatoes. See there? Go ahead and put that in there. And I call this the broccoli vegetable soup because of the potatoes, the carrots. Keep stirring that around. Oh my God, it smells so good. You know, and I'm going to add a little bit of salt. And be light-handed on that salt, because take into consideration that your chicken stock or your chicken broth does have a lot of sodium in it, and so does the cheese. So I just put some salt, a little bit of salt, pepper. Just like that. So stirring that around, get that all coated. Now I'm going to put in my small 2 stalks of celery. Keep stirring that around. I'm going to get all that coated in there. Yeah, I sprung my knee last week. I was over at my son's, and he's got big dogs, English Mastiff dogs. And I had took my little dog over there, and they were just curious about my little small dog, and one of them come running and just hit up against my leg. I didn't mean to. I just lost my balance and didn't bother me, didn't knock me down until that evening I couldn't walk. So I had to go to the emergency room. Have x-rays. Just keep stirring that around. And you know, we're gonna add a little bit of paprika. This helps give it color. Look at that. And it's good. Oh yeah. Now it will take a little while. I'd say about 20 minutes for the potatoes to get all done. So now we are going to add the flour. There's 4 tablespoons of flour. Dump that in there. Keep stirring it. Stir it all up. Give me a little rag here. Dishcloth. Stir that up. Mix it well. This is what's gonna thicken your cheese sauce. Keep a stirring. Look at that. I think to this I'm gonna add maybe just a little bit more butter. There may not have been enough butter for that. So let's just add a little bit more butter. Maybe another tablespoon. Butter makes everything good. Also, there's one of my subscribers, Grandma Sue. Grandma Nancy, Grandma Sue. She has pneumonia and she's been in the hospital for about 10 days. So let's send Grandma Sue a prayer. Are you prayer warriors out there? Okay, so now to this, we're going to add our chicken stock. Add that whole carton. It's 4 cups of chicken stock. Chicken broth. Now, I've never made broccoli soup with beef broth, but I guess you could. And you want to keep stirring that. Oh, yeah. But the last thing we're going to add is the broccoli, because it doesn't take long for broccoli to get done and cook. So we are going to put a lid on this, and we're going to let this simmer to get the potatoes done and the carrots before we do anything else. So let me get a lid. It's awful big lid here, but I've got a lot of pots, but I just don't have lids that fit. So we're going to cover this, and we're going to let this cook for about 20 minutes. And then I'll bring you back for the next step. Okay, it has been right at 25 minutes. The potatoes are almost tender. So our next step is we are going to add the broccoli. You all know broccoli doesn't take long. And that's right at around 2 cups or a small head of broccoli. And mix that up really well. It's not going to take long for that broccoli to cook. Mix it up real well. This is going to be so yummy. Okay, now to this, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add the milk. And that is 2 cups of milk. And I'm using 2% milk. You can use whatever milk you have. Cream, you can use carnation, milnut, whatever you have. It's still going to be good. You want to mix that up really well. Keep stirring. Oh my goodness. So good. Now I don't know if I can get them grandkids to eat this or not. I know when I was younger, I could not eat broccoli, cauliflower, any of that stuff. I didn't require a taste for it until I got older. I don't know why that is. Y'all leave me in your comments. What do you think? Did you like broccoli? Did you like cauliflower? All of that growing up? So yeah, keep stirring that. We want to just give this right at around 10 minutes for that broccoli. So in the meantime, I'll get back with you. I'm over here at the counter and I'm fixing to do some applesauce cake. So I'm getting everything ready for that. So I will get right back with you in about 10 minutes. Okay, it's been around 10 minutes, and I believe this is ready to add the liquid cheese. Now, I use the sharp cheddar shredded cheese, but because I had a bag of the liquid cheese that was gifted to me through the food pantry, go back and watch my food pantry haul and you'll see where the liquid cheese is. So that's what I'm adding to this, the liquid cheese. Just like that. Oh, so good. And that was 2 cups of liquid cheese. Oh, yeah. And that, keep stirring it. You don't want that, turn that down. You don't want that to stick on the bottom. And this will thicken more. And if you don't like thick soup, you can always add more chicken broth. You could add more milk. But I'm having garlic cheese sticks. That was another thing that was gifted to me. So none of this costs me anything to make. So blessed. And boy, does it smell good. You want to keep stirring this. You don't want it to stick on the bottom. Again, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching and giving me that thumbs up. That's what helps the channel to keep growing. And like I said, I'm also going to be making an applesauce spice cake. So that'll be uploaded this week. It's just that cool weather, fall, and you just want all of this. You want soup, you want spices, everything. Love it. So that is good to go. I am going to check my, oh yeah, that is ready to come out of the oven. Ready to come out of the oven. Let me get that out of the oven. Oh my goodness, look at that. I'm going to bring you over here and show you. Oh my, that is what we're going to have with the broccoli potato vegetable soup. Smells so good. You smell that garlic. I'm going to go ahead and cut that, because I got to have me a piece of that, no doubt. Yeah. So I'm going to dip me up some of this wonderful soup. Just look at that. Oh my. Yep. And this is so good the next day. Now to that, to this, oh yeah. Doesn't get any better than this. I think here in Indiana it's around 59 degrees. So, trying to plate this all up for you, I am adding some cheese. And bring you over here. I'm trying to not walk on my legs so much. There you go. I'm going to top it off with some cheese. For garnish, look at that. Oh my. See if I can't move this up some more. Yeah. And I'm going to add some bacon bits. I didn't fry any bacon. I'm just using little real bacon bits. That's all I'm doing. And that is ready to eat. That is so ready to eat. Let me move you over here to the counter. Okay, so I've moved you over to the counter, and now we're going to give this a taste. I already know this is going to be absolutely delicious. There's no doubt about that. Yes, it's going to be so good. So let me raise you up here. And this garlic, this garlic cheese, look at that. You could just dip that right in your soup. And I'm telling you, you won't go wrong on this. The soup's awesome. So yeah, you can just use any kind of cheese to your liking. I found that the liquid cheese does even better because it's already melted for you. It's your big thing of carrots. It doesn't need any salt at all. Because you have to take into consideration your cheese is salty. Your chicken broth is salty. So you don't need to add any more salt until the end when you go to taste it. So, until the next time, I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful and blessed day. And again, I would like for y'all to pray for Grandma Sue. She's one of the subscribers. I believe she's 88. I could be wrong. But she's been in the hospital with pneumonia, so let's all pray for her. Till the next time,